The day my wife gave birth to my brother's child, my whole family stood guard outside the delivery room, not out of concern for Lena, but fear I'd cause a scene. Mom watched the elevator nervously. Ethan wouldn't take the stairs right. I called security again, 6'3", seen him. Jake paced, fists clenched. If he shows up, I'll protect Lena and my son. But I never came. After the birth, Lena handed Mom her phone. Call Ethan. If he agrees to be godfather, we can still be family. She felt no guilt, just pride in giving our parents a grandchild. But they didn't know I was coming. I was under the scorching sun training for a peacekeeping mission in Africa, a deployment I might not return from. Then came home after a week in the hospital. I had just gotten back from the training grounds. I opened the front door to find the whole family gathered around the sofa. Oh, just look at him. He has Lena's eyes and nose, but that mouth, that's all Jake, my mother cooed. Mom, he's so little you can't tell yet, Lena murmured, though she was beaming. Lena, you've been through so much, Jake said, leaning down to kiss her forehead, his eyes filled with an undisguised love. My father sat to one side, smiling so broadly that new wrinkles creased the corners of his eyes. Of course you can tell, and I say, thank God the baby looks like you too. If he was Ethan's kid, he'd probably be a disappointment anyway. He used to be so proud that I was a soldier. He'd always said that a man's highest calling was to protect his country, even if it meant long deployments without a return date. But now coming home, it seemed everything had changed. I watched their perfect little family of 5, a bitter, ridiculous taste filling my mouth. 4 years ago, I'd left home to join the service for a critical mission. Lena and I were newlyweds. I couldn't bear the thought of her waiting for me, practically a widow if my mission failed. I'd offered her a divorce, urging her to find a new life. But Lena had only gripped my hand, tears in her eyes, refusing. Ethan, is that the kind of woman you think I am? One who can't handle being alone, she'd said, her voice trembling. My husband is defending our country. How could I, your wife, leave you at a time like this? I'll take care of your parents. I'll be here waiting for you. The day I left, my parents and Lena saw me off at the airport. My parents were crying, their hands clutching mine, their clouded eyes tracing the lines of my face. Ethan, don't you worry, my father had choked out. Your mother and I will be right here waiting for you to come home safe. He's right, my mother added. We're so proud of you, just focus on your duty. I'd walked the line between life and death more times than I could count. The thought of them was what always pulled me back. But when I was discharged and came home 2 months ago, I walked into a completely different world. Place had been taken firmly and completely by another man. Ethan, you're back. Jake's voice snapped me out of my thoughts. The others looked up. My father's face immediately soured when he saw me, covered in dirt and grime from training. Look at the state of you. Are you trying to embarrass us? Did you have to show up looking like a mess on the day Lean comes home? Are you doing this on purpose? Trying to bring bad luck into this house? My mother added, her voice sharp. The same woman who used to fret over every cut and bruise from my training now looked at me with pure disgust. Lena, reclining on the sofa, glowed with the light of new motherhood. Ethan, I know you're resentful, she said softly, but you were gone for years. Even if I could wait, your parents needed a child. You can't be so selfish as to deny them a grandchild. Hearing her words, I couldn't help it. I laughed. Ned Oppinson's child isn't a real heir. Ethan, what did you just say? My father roared, slaying his hand on the table and glaring at me. If it weren't for Jake, I would have died of a heart attack on the street. He had no family and he shares our last name. He was a gift from heaven. I'm telling you, if you watch your mouth, there's still a place for you in this home. But if you insist on making trouble, I won't hesitate to throw you out myself. When my father got angry, his eyebrows shot up and his eyes bulged, a truly terrifying sight. In the past, worried about his heart condition, I would have immediately backed down and apologized. But now I just stood there unmoved. Seeing my silence, my father raised a hand to strike me, but Jake stopped him. Dad, it's okay. It's normal for Ethan to need some time to accept this. Jake stood between us, his expression sincere.
Click the link on the homepage to watch the full follow-up for free.